Hi, David here, and today we are going to be kicking off the Surf Skate Skate Park Wheel Review Series. And so I've been testing out about 20 different wheels for surf skate riding in skate parks. So I'm going to go ahead and read off the list of wheels that I have for this review series. I've got Spitfire 93A Radial Soft Sliders, PAL 93A Dragon Nano Cubic 58mm, PAL 97A Dragon Nano Cubic 60mm, PAL 64mm Dragon G-Bones, PAL Dragon 93A 60x42 wheels, PAL 90A Rat Bones, Seismic 63mm boosters in the 97A and 101A, Seismic 58mm boosters in the 99A, Carver Roundhouse Slicks, Orangutan 65mm fat-free 86A, Orangutan 62mm 86A skiffs, Slimeball 78A 60mm vomits, Slimeball 95A 60mm vomits, Surf Skate Love 62mm park and bowl wheels, PAL 64mm mini cubics, PAL 64mm G-Bone 97A, OJ Super Juice 60mm 78A, Spitfire 60mm 97A Radial Full, Spitfire 58mm Conical Full, Surf Skate Love 65mm wheels of various diameters. So this wheel review series is going to be best watched in its entirety. I'm going to be reviewing wheels individually, and I'm also going to be cross-referencing wheels that I'm reviewing with other wheels and doing a lot of cross comparisons, etc. So you're going to get the most information if you just watch the whole thing. In the last video in this series, I'm going to briefly go over every single wheel that I just mentioned. So David, how can we trust your information whenever you are wearing a Surf Skate Love shirt and Surf Skate Love makes wheels? So I'm going to tell you up front that I only ride wheels that I enjoy riding. And so I'm going to talk about some of those wheels that are my favorite, which a lot of those are not Surf Skate Love wheels. But mostly I'm going to try to stick to information about what wheels are doing and what they're not doing, and stray away from what I personally like about wheels. And here's some considerations I want you to be thinking about as you're watching these videos. You have to consider your skate park. So me personally, I actually prefer different wheels based on the skate park I'm riding. The skate park closest to my house has mildly rough ground, and so I tend to prefer wheels that can handle that ground, and the skate park by my house has ramps that are kind of spaced further apart from each other, and so I rely more on flat ground pumping, which is different from skate parks that have features that are closer together where you don't have to rely on flat ground pumping. Another consideration is temperature. So wheels will literally soften as it gets hotter, and I live in Arizona where temperatures will exceed 110 degrees, and I've noticed as the weather has gotten cooler that wheels will harden much like everything else when the temperatures get cooler. And your style of riding is going to also be a determinant of what wheels you like best. So while I have ridden a surfboard, I wouldn't call myself an experienced surfer, so I can't really speak to what wheels work best for surf training. But I am an advanced snowboarder and I am an advanced skateboarder, so I do have that background. Alright, so I hope you find the information in this series helpful. Feel free to leave questions and comments throughout the series, and I will try to answer those as best as I can, and I will see you in the next video.